Welcome, financial adventurers, to a battleground where every dollar saved is a victory won. Today, we're diving deep into the world of health savings and flexible spending accounts, the unsung heroes of the epic saga of personal finance. Picture this, a battlefield where the forces of health and wealth clash, and only the savvy will emerge victorious. On one side, we have the health savings account, a financial gladiator, armed with tax advantages and investment prowess. On the other side, we have the flexible savings account, a nimble warrior offering pre-tax dollars for medical expenses. Today, my friends, we embark on a quest to unravel the mysteries, seize the opportunities, and conquer the challenges that lie within the realms of HSA and FSA accounts. Get ready for a financial journey like no other. But beware, for the road ahead is treacherous. Will you choose the HSA with the triple tax advantage and unmatched strategic prowess? Or will the FSA be your weapon of choice, with immediate pre-tax relief, but with the limitation of use it or lose it? It's time to declare your allegiance, for the battle begins now. Join me on this quest into the heart of healthcare finance, where fortunes are made and destinies are shaped. Are you ready to conquer the world of HSA and FSA? Let the financial war commence! Hello, adventurer! Welcome! I'm so glad you're here! How are you? Now, for the stuff you want. I hope that first bit was entertaining for you. If you're ready to make informed decisions about your healthcare dollars, hit that like button. Right after you subscribe, do it. Let's get started. For those who want more control over their healthcare destiny, the HSA is a great choice. What exactly is it though? How does it differ from the FSA? Well, I guess I'll have to tell you. First, to join the HSA clan, you need to have what's known as a high deductible health plan. Usually, you can get this from the gatekeeper, also known as your employer. With an HSA, you own the account. You make choices for investments. Now, sometimes this is unlocked only after a certain dollar amount has been reached in your HSA. You will need to talk with the gatekeeper about the specifics of everything. One of the major benefits of this account is both you and the gatekeeper can contribute. And it's not mutually exclusive. The gatekeeper can contribute, you can contribute. How great is that? Now, HSAs have contribution limits. The amount of money you can put in annually for things to be okay. And this is between you and your employer. Having limits is not ideal, but the tax benefits are really helpful. What tax benefits do HSAs have? Well, the money you put in is tax-free. This comes before your money is taxed. So you get your paycheck, but before you get your paycheck, the money goes straight into your health savings account. And then you get the rest of your check. What this does is it makes the government see the amount of money you make as less. So maybe you actually made this much, but the government sees it as you made this much. So it saves you money there. The other thing is your investments also grow tax-free. The government can't get its greedy little paws on your money. When it comes to contribution limits, the contribution limits are $3,650 as an individual, or $7,300 as a family. And if your character is above 55 in age, you can make catch-up contributions. These equal to $1,000 per year. And this is regardless of if it's individual, or family coverage. It doesn't matter. It's important to note that these contribution limits are set by the Internal Revenue Service, also known as the IRS, the taxman, the government, greedy jerk, whatever you want to call it. These limits are subject to change and were accurate as of 2022. Additionally, the limits may vary based on the type of high deductible health plan, if it's family or if it's individual, or if you're also making catch-up contributions. Everything can change. Talk to a qualified tax professional, blah blah blah. Another benefit of the HSA is that it is portable. If you switch professions or change locations, your HSA can come with you. It's because it's yours. Some of them offer investment options. Ooh, investments. That's my favorite word. Some of them. This lets your dollars find more friends over time. Super helpful, because you're not having to work for it. Your money is working for it through investments. For an example, let's run the numbers. I'll be using the investment calculator from Ramsey Solutions. It's easy and fun to use. At least it's fun for me, because I'm a nerd. Oh yeah, and I'm not being paid to use it. It's just a fun tool to me. That's it. Let's say your character is 25 years old, and you plan on leaving your party to retire at 45. That's 20 years for this money to make friends. For ease of numbers and probable reality, you have nothing. 0. But that's just where we all start. 0. Unless you're rich and inherit it, and then in that case, why are you watching this? Starting with 0 money, you scrape together $300 a month. If you got rid of your brand new car, based on the average car payment, for a new vehicle, that's $726 a month. A used car is $533 on average. Now that's a lot of money wasted, but let me make it more clear on the amount of money that is actually being wasted. With an average of 10.04%, that's the average of the S&P 500, and that's an index fund, which is the baseline for most investors because it's easy to achieve. That would equal $400,772. That's a lot of healing paid for, also known as medical expenses. Medical expenses. Blah, 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 blah. Conveniently, this is right around the time that most people will be starting to have more of this type of expense. Now let's say you have a family plan, and we're able to put $7,300 per year into the account. At a 10% average return, you would have $806,715 of tax-free medical expenses paid for. At 12%, it's just over 1.1 million. Of that 1.1 million, only 182,400 was money that you put in. Everything else was your money finding friends. That is so much gold. But what happens if your character dies without using it all? If your character dies without using all of the funds in your HSA, the fate of your health savings account will depend on who you designate as the beneficiary. Who gets the money? This depends on the designated beneficiary and the specific rules of the HSA provider. Here are some common scenarios. If your life partner, otherwise known as your spouse, is designated as the beneficiary, the HSA at the time of your death is transferred over to your wife, husband, spouse, life partner, as long as you're married, doesn't matter, and it's treated as if it is theirs. It still has its tax advantage status. Bunch of money, no taxes. Awesome. If the designated beneficiary is not your spouse, your HSA is no longer treated as an HSA. upon your death. The fair market value at the time of your death will become part of the taxable income for the non-spouse beneficiary. Your funds lose their tax advantage status. This means the tax man, the government, greedy jerk, remember we were talking about it? Yeah, they can get their hands on it. It's sad, but you won't be here to feel it. Unfortunately, yeah, the non-spouse beneficiary, it will. It'll feel it. What if it's an estate? It's a little different. It's pretty similar though. The fair market value of your HSA as of the date of your death will be counted in your taxable income for your final tax return in the year of your death. Additionally, any qualified medical expenses can be paid for from this account after the time of your death, regardless of the beneficiary. If you have an HSA, it is generally advisable to review your beneficiary every year. Make sure to keep up to date. Things change, people change. Make sure everything is set. You don't want to have people having to make these decisions after you die. It's not fun. Now that's a long-term strategy and honestly a beautiful plan. And it helps you gain a bit of ground from this messed up healthcare system. Because it is messed up. And the tax man, the government, they know about it. That's why we have this plan. It's to help. It's not as messed up as you think if you know what you're talking about. Now for your other option for your healthcare expenses. The flexible spending account, also known as your FSA. The FSA is a seasoned player in the healthcare savings space. How does it compare? What unique features does it have? Can I get one? Unlike the HSA, the FSA does not have a required health plan. You don't have to have any sort of thing like that. Super helpful. They are often offered by the gatekeepers, your employers. Now, your contributions come straight from the employer, and it's only your contributions, not the employer's. You can think of it as a healthcare budget set by the gatekeeper. There are also contribution limits with the FSA. For the year of 2024, the contribution limits are $3,200. But the tax benefits are similar. Everything that goes in is before taxes, so no tax. Everything that comes out for qualified medical expenses, also no tax. But you cannot invest anything with this, and this is because there is a specific rule that comes with these that makes these less desirable for me. It's the use it or lose it rule. Basically, any funds left in your account at the end of the year are forfeited. Gonzo, poof, like they never existed. Sucky. The other thing with the FSA is portability is not its strong suit. Change jobs and your character will likely forfeit all of the gold that is in the account. So, if your character has regular medical monthly bills and does not have a high deductible health plan, the FSA can be a good method of choice to shelter some of your money from the tax man. Put a little barrier, little cup that says bing bing. Nope. Unfortunately, this account does encourage frivolous spending because at the end of the year you have to spend it or poof. So if you have glasses, get new glasses. Even if they're more expensive and fancy. Both the FSA and the HSA cover a wide range of medical expenses. Usually, anything with a copay can be used. Generally. You need to talk with a qualified tax professional for your specific circumstances, because that's not me. I don't know what you're trying to purchase, so I can't tell you yes or no. However, things like glasses, I have used my HSA for. things like glasses, I've seen other people use their FSA for that. Even if it's fancy sunglasses that are just fun. I got myself a really nice pair, and I'll have to take a picture of that and show you guys, put them up on screen, because they're like $800 glasses that I got for basically free of tax-free money. It was awesome. And prescriptions and doctor visits are normally acceptable. Both offer pre-tax contributions. Both offer tax-free expenditures for medical expenses. But only the HSA can be used as an investment vehicle to grow your money over time and help in retirement for healthcare coverage. Because the healthcare system sucks. But this makes it suck less. By a lot. Because you're your own insurance. Yeah! Keep in mind, you cannot have both an FSA and an HSA. They do not get well. They don't get along together. This is for your spouse as well. You cannot have both. Do not have both. I cannot express that enough. Don't have both. There is some major stuff that'll happen and it will not be good. Whew! There you have it, adventurer. The HSA and the FSA. If this video has been a good guide for your healthcare savings, please give this video a like, subscribe, share it with your friends, whatever it takes to make it happen. And you'll get more financial insights. And until next time, good luck. And I'm rooting for you.